Warm greetings, everybody. This is Karni Zor with your weekly astrological forecast. And this week, the mythological couple of Venus and Mars are getting together a wonderful performance in the skies and also inside of us. We're going to find this union or opposition. I'll open it up a bit more, of course, between Venus and Mars. So let's start with how it actually looks in the skies. So we have our solar system with the sun, and all the planets are revolving around the sun. Venus is quite close to the sun, so it's wherever the sun is in the sky, Venus will be nearby usually. Mercury, Venus, planet Earth, and Mars. So Mars has a longer path around the sun. Venus, every 160 days, goes around the sun, and Mars takes 250, so sorry, 2.5 years to revolve around the sun. And this means that once a year for us, the mythological couple will seem, if now I am planet Earth, it will be in each side of planet Earth. And this is exactly what happens these days. So Venus is very close to the sun these days. So you can't actually really see her. She's too close to the sun to look with eyes. But Mars is rising exactly at sunset. So it's a bit like the full moon situation when the sun sets at one point and the moon rises, but this time it's with Venus near the sun actually, and Mars rises just at sunset. And because Earth revolves, Mars, beautiful red planet that you can see on the eastern horizon at dusk, will go all the way up to the high heaven and then set at dawn. So this is something that you can follow and see, and it's actually there. But it's not only there in the skies, it's definitely also in us. So what happens in this annual opposition is that Venus is on one side of us and Mars is on the other side of us. But inside of us, it's our feelings, which is Venus, feelings, emotions, love, harmony, opposes our ability to do, which is Mars. So we're going a bit to the mythological context and remembering that Venus, which is also Aphrodite, is the goddess of love, beauty, and harmony. Mars, the god of war. Opposites, complete opposites, but opposites attract and complement one another. And this is why the two are actually a couple. So, not just a couple, they had 3 children. Phobos and Demas, horror and fear, were their 2 sons, because when you combine your emotions with action and putting out a war, of course, it's not good at all. But they also had a daughter, which is harmony, because this is also what happens when you can combine in a beautiful way your emotions, feelings, creativity, and your ability to do. So, this is what's before us in the coming week. The opportunity is to create beautiful things. This is a very, very creative time where we can bring our passion into action and do wonderful creative things, but we also need to be very aware from our emotions that really want to burst out in a Martian warlike way. Remember that it's not only us, it can also be around us, it can also be in the world. So we really want this week to be mindful of the emotions that want to burst out of us a bit like a volcano, and be aware of that, deal with that, try to bring things into balance. Don't react from your emotions, think about the consequences. This is possible because the sun and Venus are also very close to Mercury these days, so we can apply some thought before we react, or when someone reacts upon us, we can try to think about things before we continue this war and explosion. the wonderful thing of this week is this beautiful combination between our passion and our ability to do, between our inner world and our ability to bring things out to the world, creates a wonderful gateway for creativity. So on my site, you can actually read much more according to your birth date and understand where exactly Venus and Mars play on your astrological chart this week. So don't forget to go to my site and read your elaborated weekly astrological forecast. Please share this video with friends. You may comment good things, of course, questions, and put a like and share it with other people so more people will hear about it and will know what is the astrological influence upon us this week. Goodbye, until soon.